Aloha and Namaste, viewers from Hawaii and all across the world. On behalf of Gandhi International Institute for Peace, GIIP, I would like to welcome you all to our 16th annual event to commemorate the 152nd birthday of one of the greatest leaders in world history, Mahatma Gandhi, and to celebrate International Day of Nonviolence. I want to thank Hawaii Senate President Honorable Ron Kochi, Senators Brian Taniguchi and Mike Gabbard, House Representative Matthew Lopresti, who have sent us certificates honoring and commending GIIP for its efforts to serve Hawaii by championing the cause of nonviolence and reminding Hawaii and the world of the true Aloha spirit. Mahatma Gandhi needs no long introduction. Everyone knows about the man who is apostle of nonviolence and led the Indian people to independence from British rule in August 1947. For Gandhi, nonviolence was not simply the absence of physical violence. It is also self-rule and radical democracy in which everyone participates in the governance process. He believed that self-rule should extend to all people, rich and poor, male and female, and at all levels of society. To him, domination over others was a form of violence. Gandhi introduced to the world the concept of ahimsa, which means you do not harm others in your thoughts, words, and actions, and satyagraha, peaceful civil disobedience. These principles, plus his constant striving for religious harmony, social justice, and eternal truth, raised the consciousness of millions of Indians. When Gandhi went on a fast until death in 1947 in Calcutta to stop deadly riots in the city between Hindus and Muslims, the killing actually stopped. British historian E.W.R. Lumby has called the fast perhaps the greatest miracles of modern times. The Salt March of 1930 is one of the Gandhi's best-known acts of peaceful resistance. Under colonial rule, the British taxed Indians for salt and declared that making or collecting salt was illegal. Since salt is necessary for survival, this issue affected each and every Indian. They considered this law unjust and morally wrong. Gandhi organized a 241-mile march across western India to the city of Dandi in Gujarat, where he collected salt illegally. He started the march with only 78 people, but as the marchers proceeded, thousands more joined. Weeks later, his unarmed followers marched to a government salt depot where they met violent retaliation by the police. Hence, this drew worldwide sympathy. Fortunately for humanity, his legacy did not die with him. Instead, his influence extended far beyond India's borders and inspired two generations of leaders ranging from Martin Luther King Jr. and Nelson Mandela to follow his path in their struggles for justice and freedom. Martin Luther King Jr. was among Gandhi's biggest disciples. King stated that while Jesus gave him message, Gandhi showed him the method. King said, "The greatest Christian of the modern world was a man who never embraced Christianity." Martin Luther King Jr. employed Gandhi's ways of nonviolence resistance. In the US, Americans watched with horror as Birmingham police set dogs upon African Americans during a peaceful civil rights protest in 1963. This pushed President Kennedy to take action and eventually led to the Civil Rights Act of 1964. Another American who took inspiration from Gandhi was labor leader Cesar Chavez. Chavez called Gandhi the most perfect man ever beside Christ and repeatedly used Gandhi's methods including peaceful civil action, massive boycotts, and hunger strikes. In his struggle for justice for Chicano farm workers, he succeeded. Presently, the world is going through a major turmoil and is being threatened by coronavirus, climate change, global terrorism, and war. We see a lot of violence and assaults on women and children in Afghanistan. All peaceful nations need to stand up and fight together against these crimes against humanity and against those nations who harbor, train, and provide a safe haven to these terrorists. I was stunned and saddened when terrorists attacked the Twin Towers in New York on September 11, 2001. My inner voice of conscience told me that I needed to do more to promote peace and nonviolence in the modern world. Hence, I established this Peace Institute by organizing an interfaith peace service at Pakihale in Waikiki on the next day, September 12, 2001. Today, Gandhi's spirit has been kept alive by organizations like ours, GIIP, and dedicated followers, both inside and outside India, who continue to use his message and methods in their quest for social justice and peace. Gandhi has become an iconic figure for people seeking justice, social change, including communities across the United States. I would like to conclude by encouraging the world to rededicate itself to Gandhi's ideals 73 years after his death: nonviolence, tolerance, truth, and peaceful resistance to injustice. I would like to thank participants, event organizers, everyone who have supported us, and of course, the viewers without whom this virtual event could not have been possible. Thank you for all your love and support all these years. Please stay safe during this pandemic. May peace prevail on earth. Thank you and mahalo.